Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Let me take you back to when I was 22, broke, inexperienced, and full of ambition. I was having coffee with a man named Gerald, someone I respected deeply. He leaned in and said, "If you don't want an average life, you can't make average choices. You want to be different? Then you've got to do what others won't." That hit me like a truck, and it stuck. I didn't have qualifications. I didn't have a trust fund. But I had one thing most people don't, an obsession with learning what not to do. I am someone who refused to follow the herd, and a big part of that came from avoiding 7 key traps. Let me share them with you, starting with the first. 1. Chasing money instead of value. Let me introduce you to 2 versions of the same guy. Version A jumps into a well-paying sales job straight out of college. He's got the Rolex, the fancy dinners, Instagram clout, but within 5 years he hits a ceiling. Burnout, stuck, replaceable. Version B takes a low-paying job at a small startup, works late, eats ramen, but learns everything from marketing, coding, negotiation. Fast forward, he's CTO of a company he helped build from scratch with equity. That was me. I was stocking shelves at 19 and taught myself design, sales, and e-com on the side. Those skills became a toolkit, my personal Swiss Army knife. They made me recession-proof. Want to win long-term? Prioritize skills and ownership over paychecks and perks. 2. Playing the luxury game too early. I get it. The flex looks fun. Fast cars, beach clubs, Balenciaga everything. But let me tell you what you're not seeing behind those success posts. Maxed out credit cards, 0 investments, no backup plan. Here's a stat that shocked me. 60% of Americans can't buy a new car without debt. If you're really building wealth, you don't need to prove anything. I wore the same beat-up hoodie for 3 years while saving for my first rental property. Today, I could buy a Porsche in cash, but I still drive a second-hand Toyota. Flex later. Invest now. 3. Doing it all yourself. This one almost broke me. At one point, I was editing my YouTube videos, managing inventory, handling customer service, and trying to scale a business. Burnout came fast. Then I hired Alex, a video editor from Argentina. She cost me $15 an hour, but gave me back 20 hours a week. That's when I finally started growing. Whether you're building websites or flipping furniture, collaborate. Build a team. No one gets rich alone. 4. Information overload. You ever felt like this? Start a business. No, go into tech. Wait, invest in real estate. Too many voices, too many opinions. You don't need more info. You need the right info. I chose one mentor, set one goal, and drowned out the rest. That's when things clicked. Simplify your inputs. Focus like a sniper, not a sprinkler. 5. Letting ego drive the car. Quick question. When someone tries to teach you something, do you listen? Or do you already think you know it all? Ego will rob you blind. I once walked away from a mentor because I thought I was too smart to take his advice. 6 months later, I watched someone else follow that same advice. He 10x'd his income while I was still stuck. Stay humble. The moment you think you've got nothing to learn, you stop growing. 6. Blaming everything except yourself. This is a magnifying glass. And this, a mirror. Most people, they live life holding this, blaming their boss, the economy, their parents. But successful people, they grab the mirror. You got passed over for a promotion? Maybe you didn't grow enough. Your business flopped. Maybe the market wasn't the problem, you were. Ownership is freedom. Accountability is power. No one's coming to save you. So become the person who can save yourself. 7. Staying in your comfort zone. Your comfort zone, it's a cozy coffin. I used to be afraid of talking on camera. Now, I do it for a living. I was terrified to travel alone. Now, I've got manufacturers in China, India, and the US. Growth lives outside that circle. So push it. Expand it. Start small if you have to. But start. If you made it this far, I already know you're different. You've got that spark, the one most people bury under doubt, fear or ego. Avoid these 7 traps, and you'll be miles ahead of the crowd. So to recap, here are the 7 things I avoided. 1. Working only for money. 2. Ignoring equity. 3. Living a fake luxury lifestyle. 4. Trying to do everything solo. 5. Letting too many voices in. 6. Leading with ego. 7. Staying stuck in comfort. If you want real wealth, start thinking different. Start making the sacrifices others won't. Start taking the uncomfortable steps others avoid. And most importantly, bet on yourself. The return is priceless. And hey, if you want to know exactly what to do every time you get paid, check out the video right here. Hit that subscribe button, and let's grow together. I'll see you in the next one.